Okay, so thanks for hanging in there. Allie, I'm going to throw this over to you to have you share with Lauren a little bit more about our program.
Yeah, so integrative studies, which you will often hear referred to as BIS, is a degree program that gives you the opportunity to custom design your own degree. So you get to have the opportunity to handpick all the courses that are going to come together to get you your bachelor's degree. So there's opportunity to be really creative, incorporate more than one minor if you're interested in it. You could simply handpick all your courses. We can help prepare you specifically for your degree, a future degree program like going to graduate school or law school. We can help prepare you for a very specific career post graduation. The awesome thing about our program is now that we're a fully online program, you can do everything from the comfort of your own home. We're doing advising appointments virtually, which has been really nice, especially for our students that are working full time and need a little bit more flexibility with meeting with us. Um, you can complete prerequisites for going on to like law school, med school, PA school, and you can do that in a really quick manner while also incorporating things like additional health science courses, psychology courses that might prepare you more for a specific area of in your career that you want to get into. We often have students that come over as freshmen and majored in integrative studies that complete more than one minor, which has been really fantastic for them so they can explore multiple areas that they're interested in, have more a little bit of focus to their plan of study and help them give some structure when it comes to building it. If you have any AP credits or dual enrollment credits, those will transfer nicely over to OU and apply towards your Bachelor's of Integrative Studies. So you're kind of already ahead of the game if you do have some of those credits that can apply. We also work great with transfer students that have earned multiple credits or maybe even have an associate's degree.
Perfect. So what are your options with an integrative studies degree? You can literally do anything. So this is a list of just a snapshot of some of the things that our students have done. So if you're looking to get into the healthcare field, maybe run a business, own a business, or work within a business. If you're interested in within leadership or administration positions, we have folks working in human resources, doing IT and computer type focus. We actually have students that are getting into security functions and working with the CIA and FBI, those types of careers. Again, we have students that are going on to professional schools, graduate school. In particular, we have some articulations with Wayne Law and also Detroit Mercy Law. We can talk about that in just a minute. We have a slide on that coming up. We have students that have moved to New York City and are acting on the Broadway stage. And we have students that are going into politics, public safety. They're police officers, so they're coming back to finish their degree. Truly, 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 you can do anything with an integrative studies degree. So the big question is maybe do you possibly have some transfer credit? Like Allie mentioned before, maybe some AP, IB, maybe you were dually enrolled in high school. Well, all of those credits will work for your BIS degree. But if you're also kind of shopping around to other programs, maybe you're considering a more applied career, such as culinary arts, maybe fire science, maybe welding, police academy, we can work with you to complete a bachelor's degree in addition to the program that might be offered more at a community college. So if that was something that's maybe on your plate, we can help you with that. And so we would just want to work with you, kind of talk with you early on about your program and what your goals are with that. And then we can assist you in doing a full-on transfer over to OU, and you could possibly complete as little as 32 credits to finish your degree after that. So again, depending on the program that you wanted to do in the school that you're at, because we do have actually 7 articulations right now with some community colleges around the area, and you can see those on the slide there, and more are coming. So if there's a school that you're interested in attending that we don't have a articulation with, just let us know. But I just want to let you know that those options are definitely available for you. Again, if you're shopping around at different types of programs, we can work with you. Allie?
Yeah. So we have some points of pride that we want to share with you. One of which I previously mentioned is that we're now a fully online program. It's something that we just recently were able to kind of accomplish. And we're really excited about that and excited to be able to welcome more students to our program so they can finish up their bachelor's degree. As we said, there's tons of opportunity to complete prerequisites for any type of graduate programs, and you could do those fairly quickly and also incorporate, different areas of study and maybe even complete a minor as well. The holistic health minors started to become really popular for our students that want to go on to programs in healthcare. There's a lot of flexibility with incorporating your credits from your previous areas of study, whether it's AP, IB, those transfer credits, with the credits you'll be earning while you're at OU, so that you're not losing any of the time that you've already put into your college education. And then in 2018, the Career Services Office at OU reported that we had a 90% alumni placement, and that's really huge for us to be able to share that. And we're excited to be able to say that. Unfortunately, at that time, we didn't have a large student response to that. But even for those that did respond, we're really excited to be able to share that statistic with you today. So we have what we call a law school 3+3 programs. We have one with Wayne State and one with Detroit Mercy Law. This allows you to finish your bachelor's degree and your law degree in 6 years. So you're cutting at least 1 year off your program of study. So how this works is you spend your first 3 years as an undergraduate student at OU earning your credits, completing your general education classes, taking classes to help prep you for law school, maybe even the LSAT. And then that 4th year, you're going to double count your credits for your last year at OU with your first year of law school. So your senior year at OU would be you at Detroit Mercy or Wayne State taking 30 credits. Then as soon as that first year is done, you transfer all those credits back to OU and you have earned a bachelor's degree and completed the first year of law school. There is an application process for going through this program, and we're happy to help explain that to you in more detail if that's something you want to know more about. These law programs are typically looking for students to have a minimum 3.4 GPA. And they are going to recalculate your GPA based on all the coursework that you've taken at various college level institutions.
Awesome. So I want to take some time to introduce you to a couple of students that have actually completed their, are actually going through our program or have already completed our program. And they're just doing fantastic things. So this is Sierra, and she's a really great example of a student that actually transferred into our program that did an applied degree over at Macomb Community College. But when she came over with 88 credits. And in that, she was able to combine a PR minor, so public relations, and with a communication focus, because she wanted to become an event planner. And in addition to that, with her culinary skills, it just really matches really well. And so she's a really great success story for one of our students that came over with an applied degree. This is Megan and Alana. So these were two of our students that came in as first year freshmen with us. And the really awesome thing about them is they were able to complete their bachelor's degree and their law degree in just 4.5 years of school. So what they did was they finished their integrative studies degree in 2 years. They were able to maximize credits each semester and take summer classes. So they really got through their bachelor's degree, transferred down to Wayne, completed their law degrees in 2.5 years. So they were able to shave off a half a year from that. And so they actually just passed the bar together just this last February. So they've been full lawyers for a little over a year. But these were two super motivated students that we had. They've been best friends since grade school. They went through their bachelor's degree and their law degrees together. And it's just an amazing success story that we have for students going on to law. And we have a lot of those too. So not all of our students do it that quickly, but it's just amazing what our students are doing moving on to graduate school programs. And finally, I want to share with you Bianca's story. Bianca came over from Schoolcraft. Actually, I've just met with her for the first time last summer during the pandemic. She decided that she was going to keep going with her bachelor's degree, but she wasn't really sure what she wanted to do. So she was kind of taking a look at different programs. But when she talked to me, I told her, I said, hey, if you're coming from Schoolcraft, we have an articulation with them, and you can just complete as minimum of 32 credits with us. And so she's actually graduating this semester. So she's only been with us for a year. She's able to complete her full degree, completed a minor in sociology. And the awesome news is she's just applied down to Detroit Mercy in their master's in nursing program. And so as she completes her master's degree, she's also going to get a nursing degree with that as well. So it's kind of an accelerated program that they have down there. And again, another success story of one of our students coming in for BIS.
So with our program, we are looking to have you go through what we call an application process. So when you first come over to our program, you'll be listed as pre-integrative studies. That means you're a part of your program and you're working towards earning major standing. To earn major standing, you're going to work one-on-one with an advisor to complete your application. So there's 3 parts to this. The first part is creating your plan of study. So that's making a list of all the courses that you will take as a BIS student. Your advisor will recommend courses to you. You can go through the course catalog and pick some out on your own. We can even incorporate a minor or more than one minor if that's what's going to be best for you and your future goals. We look for our students to have about a cumulative GPA of a 2.0 at that time. Once your plan of study is done, we work with you on writing your rationale. And that's about a 6 question Word document where you're explaining who you are, what your background is, what your goals are, so that everybody really knows who you are and what's going to happen with your future. Once that's complete, you get to meet with a faculty mentor. It's a professor at OU that has expertise in the specific area that your plan of study is focused in, or has expertise in your specific career goals. And we'll chat with you about the classes you're taking, how they're going to benefit you with your career, and sometimes even offer recommendations on some courses that you might want to consider adding to your plan of study. Once that is all done, your application is submitted, and we will goes to committee for a vote. Almost all of our students receive approval for their application the first time it goes before committee. Once in a while, they'll get a conditional approval, and that's often when the committee's like, we just want some more detailed information on this person, want to know more about their goals and how the classes they're taking are really going to support them moving forward.
And so hopefully you got some great information on our program today. It's truly amazing what our students can put together, together with an advisor to help you meet your career goals. You can reach out to Allie or I at any time, or if you want to give our office a call. We do meet with prospective students. That's one of the unique things about our office. Not a lot of offices do, but we want to talk with you ahead of time. So, what are your goals? And we can help you begin to think about courses to take, or actually, other, what kind of curriculum can we put together for you? And so, give us a call, shoot us an email, either direct or to our office, and we can get you set up with somebody. We'd be more than happy to speak with you. And if you'd like, you can jump on our website. It's oakland.edu/BIS. We've added a lot of great content recently, and we're still updating our website. It's been kind of an ongoing process for us this semester. We've been wanting to put a lot of new information and accessible information to students up there. So feel free to check us out. And again, come see us. We definitely want to talk with you.